Okay. Quick little car ride while I drive to the store post-workout. Big pump. Did deadlifts, as you saw, with a 495 or a 500-ish deadlift for my sets of 5. Fairly easy. And then my back downs with the slow eccentrics were with 455 again. I'm trying to keep that about the same. Maybe try to go a little heavier, but probably keep that around the same. It's more just for like a heavier load that's not too overbearing, and then I can focus on the eccentric part where I'm slowly descending it back down. Did 135 on my split squats. Those were rough. And the GHDs, I did those for sets of 8, followed by my walks, which I recorded. Usually don't, but I did this time. My walks for briefcase carries and my Copenhagen planks. And then on my Copenhagen planks, for the last 2 sets of those, I finished off with a adductor movement. To really just fire and finish off my legs. I kind of basically am just doing like a 2-day leg split. 2-day leg split. 2-day leg, or 2 leg workouts throughout the week. Can't never have too much legs. And 2, I don't want to, I feel like they just need more size. So when I lose weight, they keep the size and the separation looks nice. Did that, and then I finished off the workout with right after the last set of adductor movements, I went straight over and I did a set of slow eccentric 10 just for my right leg to help focus on the outer quad and really flexing it and getting some extra blood in there, and get some extra breakdown on that side. Mostly because I could feel it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It looks like I need more outer sweep and more quad on that side anyways. So, stuck to that. Did that. And then to finish it off after the 10 slow eccentric reps with a squeeze at the top, I finished with a double leg with the same weight and really just fired off my quads. It was a good session. Just tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. The dog decided to yip every chance he got, and that was rough. No pun intended. But yes, pun intended. Because it was. I was like, oh boy. Did that throughout the night, so my sleep was very interrupted. So a little groggy. Not groggy, more just, I just felt it today. Strength-wise, it was fine. I was fine and felt it in the gym. It was still strong. But those extra calories yesterday, though, did help, because I usually do like a small refeed meal on Wednesdays to help get me through to this day, because today's a heavier deadlift pull day with extra leg movements, whether it be quad and hamstrings or just quad, which that's what it's been mostly this whole block. But yeah, I was feeling the drowsiness, I guess you could say. Like the muscles felt drowsy. Took a minute to wake up, but we did good. Felt good. Just gotta keep powering through. Got another day tomorrow, and like I've told before, we're changing over to a back day on my secondary press day. So it's kind of like it's kind of like an upper body day, but really there's only a few pushing movements. Most of the movements are just centered around no, they're not centered around, I guess. They are centered around the pressing of itself or the bench, but it ends with a back movement. And that back movement is what I lead into the actual back workout. We're going to pick this up when I get... Yeah, I just had to go get some ingredients for a couple of my meals. Really just one. It's the peppers and some of the cheese I use for my burrito meal. Chicken burrito meal. Yeah. Trade out, instead of having 2 chicken burrito meals, I don't know if I said this already, but now what I've been doing is chicken and rice, of course. I don't know if I said this already. I'm this tired though, so I can't like recall back, and I have like 100-something videos on my YouTube now, and over 50. I don't know where the 100 videos come from. It says I have 179 uploads. Well, okay, yeah, I do know where they're coming from. There's a crap ton of YouTube shorts, but whoa. Now, looking back though, I can't remember though through all the episodes I've done, or at least recently, I can't even remember. So, but that's more of a kind of exhausted, not being able to think kind of thing. But I am switched my post-workout. So I get a protein drink in here when I get home, and in about an hour, I'll do a chicken meal. And my chicken meal now consists of, instead of chicken and the burritos, or chicken burrito with the shells, and using those as the carb source, my carb source is rice. And I do chicken and rice, and it's a low carb meal, because I eat more of the carbs at night. It's kind of been making me, I had them switched before where it was the burrito meal with higher carbs and then the rice at night, and I just didn't feel as recovered as I do now. So I switched them, and so it's chicken, rice, almond butter, cinnamon, and honey, which I technically have a good amount. It's 100 grams cooked rice, which is probably like 20-something carbs. If I had to guess, 28, 23, 25 grams, I want to say. Something like that, around there. Oh man, that's bright. But with the honey, I do about a serving and a half, so that's another 21 grams of carbs. So I'm having about 40 grams of carbs in this meal. Nothing crazy, but good amount. And then I have fats in to help slow the digestion down, as 32 grams or 1 serving, which is about 9 grams of fat, I want to say, for almond butter. When I look back at my meals, my heaviest fat meal is easily my last meal with the burrito, with the sauce that I show you I make with the mayo, because that's the only fats I have in the meal besides the fats from the tortilla shell and the little bit of cheese I put on it, about 1 or 2 servings of it. We'll sprinkle a little bit over the top. But that's easily my fattiest meal because like most of the fat comes from like it's like 2 tablespoons. So I think about 1 serving or 1.5 maybe of the mayo. I don't even use the whole thing. I usually have a little bit left, but I don't feel like making a whole new thing or getting a little bit of mayo out of your base. So it varies. I sometimes do a little less. Recently I've been doing a little less because I don't end up using all of it. I hate wasting food, so. But like altogether, if I had to guess my fats in the day, my morning is just yogurt, which has like 1 or 2 grams of fat in it. Small little yogurt cup with like 15 grams of 13 to 15 grams of protein, but it's like 20 something, almost 30 something carbs. And then I do my middle of the day meal, which most of the fat comes from the sauce on that, which only has like another couple grams. And then the beef is 93.7, so it only has 150 cooked, so it's probably only about maybe 8 grams of fat, maybe. And then I do rice that has hardly to no fat, and then green onions, and then the sauce. That's it. And the sauce has, like I said, probably like 3 grams of fat. It's mostly carbs too, and it's only 1 serving of it. And then I have usually on workout days I've been adding in a little bit of carbs pre, so I'll eat like something small. Like I had the last 2 workouts I ate Rice Krispie treats to get that's an extra 20 grams I think said, or no, 30 something grams, 29 or 30 grams of carbs pre-workout, and they just shuttle right into the muscles. And then I do post-workout drink that I'm about to do. And then those last 2 meals I described to you guys, which both those I think only have, one only barely has any, has 1 serving of almond butter, so it's like 9 grams of fat, and the other meal is probably like 25 grams of fat. So altogether, I'm probably having less than 60 grams of fat in a day, which is why I think my body's been recomping quite well to this. But that's it. I'll come back tomorrow with hopefully more energy to talk about the lift today. Today was just like a zone in kind of day. Zone in because I want to get every little bit out of it. I didn't really hardly talk, so it's a good workout. See you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay juicy.